The Demon King's patch notes are here. His festival for the global 3.5 anniversary. So let's get into him. If you don't know what he does, if you missed out on the other video, I'll be quickly explaining. But if you want to see gameplay of him, I recommend watching the previous video I posted, which includes gameplay. And let's take a look at the banner first. So the banner, it's a lot of characters. Father, now father. No, he's still good for the Sin team, but you know. Margaret, Kusok, Estarossa, and Purgatory Melly. Purgatory Melly now still more relevant than ever with the new Demon King. So if you don't have him with dupes or at all, great pull. Great pull. Then we have Nebula Zeldris, which is a troll because you can't run them together. Kusok is a good one to be here because you're going to run him on the Demon team. Then we have random stuff. Oh, Zenari, pretty good. Some seasonals, okay. Yeah, the banner's like good. The banner's good. The fact that Purgatory Melly's here carries it a lot. I mean, Tarmiel as well. We can't ask too much for regular SSRs because regular SSRs don't release, right? So, okay. Oh, there's a free banner as well, by the way. So the free banner, these are the characters from the free banner. You get a guaranteed Arthur as well, but you can't pull Arthur, so you can only get up to one. Cringe. Anyways, Demon King is pretty crazy. I'm going to be using translations from Kane here. The passive, you have to scroll in the game because it's so long. As you can see, he's a dark element. At the start of battle, apply something called Ruler of Rules for 2 turns to himself, and applies Return to demon allies for 2 turns. At the start of ally's turn, the unit increases attack-related stats by 18% for every return that has been gone from allies. And when the unit is alive in the battlefield, seals effect from commandments. And for every dead ally with a commandment, increases 30% of attack. So if you're running Estarossa and Estarossa dies, then you increase its attack by 30%. That's essentially the only applicable, method right now. Ruler of Rules, which is the thing that applies to himself, is he gets a damage cap of 50% of max HP, which when removed, it's a gray, by the way, so you can only be removed by timer after 2 turns. Removes all debuffs from him and increases all his stats by 20% and ranks up the unit's cards by 1. And Return, which is a passive he applies to allies, is 20% damage reduction. So Purgatory Melly is going to be on your team, already giving a considerable amount of damage reduction, plus the Demon King's damage reduction. It is pretty crazy. His skill 1 is so dumb. His skills are the dumbest thing. So the passive is like festival level, but his skills are what's really crazy for me. So his skill 1 is a single target and has an effect called Execution. At level 3 is a 500%. He gets a 60% attack boost on skill and 2 times crit chance. His crit chance, by the way, is 130. We saw from the live stream. And his crit damage is like 240. So the single target is going to hit super hard. And the AoE has, in fact, he seals enemy healing. So no life steal, whatever. No healing from cards. And decreases critical resistance and critical defense by 40%. So remember, Blue Zeldris, you start the turn with him infecting. It's like it's gonna be the same thing, but you're gonna infect and lower their crit resistance and crit defense by 40%. This is so dumb. Then the ultimate is funny as fuck. The ultimate is so funny. Decreases enemies' defense related stats by 50% for 2 turns, 750 AoE, and applies something called Stage 4 Darkness for 2 turns, which means that the enemy cannot use skills at all. No skill, not even ults, for 2 turns. So if you don't kill, yeah. Now, oh, I see. Only at 6/6 it's a level 4. Yeah, of course. And 1/6 is level 1, which enables you to use buff and debuff skills. Already pretty good. A level 2 cannot use buff, debuff, or attack skills. Level 3 cannot use any skills except special moves. And then level 4. At level 2 already, that's like every meta character is sealed. So if you have him at 3/6 and you ult, you win the game. Like unless it probably only lasts for 1 turn. So it's probably going to be like 1 turn here and then 2 turns level 4. But still, the enemy can't do anything for a whole turn. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's take a look at the rest of the patch notes. Let me actually skip just something that I know is here. I know you're looking at a lot, but I want to show. Login bonus, you get 7 free multis for Demon King. It will last a whole month, but you get 7 multis. So instead of getting gems as the monthly login for the celebration, we get 7 free multis for the Demon King. I don't know if I would say this is better or worse, because 7 multis is a heck of a lot of gems. It's like, what, 10 gems? 210 gems? So it's like getting 210 gems. 7 multis though. Usually we're gonna get 1, right? So let's go back up. I know you saw a lot of stuff I want to comment about. The free banner already showed. Is there 14 free multis in the free banner? Or 12? It's doesn't say here. Probably says somewhere else. Okay. New chapter. This is not the final chapter, but it's about to, like, we're about to be done with the story. The costumes for Demon King, which look kind of goofy a little, but we'll see in game if it looks any better. Oh, they actually have the model. I just realized they usually have like this thing, like the mannequin, but they actually have the model. New card set. I believe this is a Sin card set. Yes. So, allies of the 7 deadly sins will have their basic stats increased by up to 5%. And when they attack the debuff enemy, increases damage dealt by 10%. Could be good. In PvP, I don't think it will be. Reason being is because when you use a card set, you lower your CC by like 10,000. So, yeah. Holy Relic for Estarossa and Jenna? That's her name, right? Jenna? So, Estarossa is a Holy Relic. If Estarossa kills an enemy, all enemies get their ult gauge lowered by 1 at the start of next turn. Or the start of their turn, right? This could be very good against Sin teams that ult rush and taunt with the N. If you get the kill on the N with Estarossa, which is not the hardest thing if you apply a good amount of darkness to her, then you're guaranteeing yourself from being saved from that ultimate. So I don't think this is a bad relic, although could have been something more inventive. This relic is like essentially a worse version of Gurheed's relic, right? Because if you take a look at that's a crazy thing to say, but like Gurheed depletes 2 orbs from ult move of all enemies at the end of turn when an allied hero kills. Like any hero, and it's 2 orbs. Estarossa is 1, and it has to be him that kills. So it's like a bad relic, but the effect is applicable. So I can't hate on it. I can't even say that I wish it was a better relic, because he's already like a stupid good unit. It's a little too early for his relic, I'll say. I think he could have waited another year to have a relic. And then have a better one. But, alright. And then Jenna increases attack-related stats of humans by 12%. Works in the back and everywhere. Interesting. Ooh. I'm definitely going to try this with Ascanor. By the way, her relic is Bird Mats. I know, right? Crazy. This means that if Death Pierce ever gets a relic, it could be Bird. The coveted Death Pierce relic. Estarossa is in the shop. I believe he wasn't last time, right? Could be tripping, but Estarossa is in the shop, so if you want to buy dupes for him, there he is. Bundles, bundles, bundles. Usual stuff. This one as well. We got Lucky Bag. These horrendous pay-to-win quote tickets, do not buy. If you are a pay-to-win player, I urge you, do not buy these tickets. They are a 6% SSR rate, but they don't contribute to the pity. It's a garbage ticket. It's not worth it at all. I mean, do whatever you want for your money, but it's just garbage. Every time I buy them for science, I get shafted. And it's not like, oh, my luck is bad, so you shouldn't buy it. But it's more like, it doesn't contribute to the pity. And the pity is the most important thing on the banner. So, I think it's trash. The logging bonus we already talked about. Oh, yeah, okay. So it is 14 free multis for the Arthur. Good for coins. And obviously the Arthur is great. Get a Grimoire as well. I wish we weren't taking forever to get dupes for this Arthur because I want to actually use him. And, you know, if I want to use an Arthur, I have to think, like, is he actually better to use than Red Excalibur Arthur? Because Red Excalibur Arthur is 6/6. But, you know. Special mission. Oh, you actually get 8 free multis. Because it's 7 from here and another one from here. You get 8 free multis on Demon. I thought they were going to not give another one. So that would be just 7. 8 free multis. Damn, that's almost a third of the pity. And then you get the level... Is it level 100 coin now? Or is it still 90? I'm going to guess it's 90. I don't see it anywhere. These things, that's pretty cool. They're always pretty nice. Wish box. Oh, okay. We can regain some of these old... Oh, some cool stuff, actually. This material, 10 cards, 5 of the newer beasts. I guess dog isn't new anymore, but newer, right? Nice. Oh, good amount of stuff for the celebration. Does the roulette also give good stuff? No. Okay. Okay. But the actual main rewards are alright. They should give like 3 UR pendants, honestly, at this point. You know, SSR, 3 SSR pendants is not even like half a UR. Considering LRs are a thing now as well. Annihilation Battle Cooperation. Ooh. Hell as well. This is just a regular one, right? Because it has like a progress bar. It makes me think of that that beast. Is it the Purimpu? But might be just a regular like online demon that we fight with, or death battle that we fight with others. Oh, I can't use red on the on hell. You can use any element except red. Okay. Get a... Is it 400 emblems right here? Oh, okay, discounted for these outfits. I mean, I'll just wait for them to be repurchasable with Hawk Pass points. But if you're like in a hurry to get them, they are discounted. So that's nice, I guess. Dungeon, King Exchange. They should update the King Exchange. It's been like so long. It's still good. Like, I still get good value out of it, but, you know, it's been so long. These things that happen every single celebration where you get, like, a free resurrection and story and stuff like that if you die. Yep, usual. I was looking to see if they changed the rewards. Oh, usual, lucky box. Hawk Pass. Is there a new outfit? New outfit for Tyr. So, Tyr now has 5 weapons. I wonder how he's going to do with the meta now. With Demon King Zaldris, but we'll see. Honestly, I can see him still shredding. Demon King Zaldris looks stupid strong, and we have a lot of damage reduction, but... I don't know, man. You're going to start the first turn. You're probably not going to kill Tyr, because... it's tough. Although you're going to seal Tarmiel Link. But highly unlikely. And then he might shred you back. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. And then these things... not gonna check. Tower is being removed on the 31st. We have a date. 31st of August. We finally have a date. I hope this means they're gonna replace it with something. I know we just got Hero Arena, which is content, and we, you know, It cycles with Lab, but I still hope they replace it with something of the same reward. Because Tower was really good rewards. And Hero Arena only gives you LR coins. For majority of players, you're not going to buy all the LR coins and then proceed to buying other stuff in the shop. And even the people that can, it's not really as good as Tower anyways. So I hope they replace it with something. So I'm excited to summon. We'll see you there. I'll be streaming my summons and then the showcase, which will probably be crazy. And Estarossa Holy Relic as well. I'm gonna have so much CC with demons. Estarossa Holy Relic. Actually, you know, I wish they had given Kusok the Holy Relic and not Estarossa, even though Kusok is a newer character, right? I think Estarossa could have waited. He's still a super phenomenal character. He doesn't need a Holy Relic. Anyways, that's about it.